showdown here. A matchup of two elite quarterbacks. Might not see a better QB duel all season long. Both guys hoping to use this big stage to display their supremacy. Welcome to Death Valley, the home field of the Clemson Tigers. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the South Carolina Gamecocks, taking on the third-ranked team, the Clemson Tigers. For Relay Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Street. Let's get this thing underway. The Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. on first down. Aggressive call on the opening play. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. Look out, he's loose. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Tigers.
Chris, just like that, you get the ball to the best player on the field, and it pays off. One play and a touchdown. We knew this guy was going to have an impact on this game. I didn't realize it was going to be on the first play.
And the PAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there.
The offense catches a break here, lucky to jump on the ball after coughing it up. He's lucky that his other teammates had some good awareness.
Bringing pressure. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here, Kirk. A long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Caught near the sticks. It's Smith. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Yeah, the quarterback makes the right decision here on the RPO to get out of the run game, get the ball out to that right flat, just unable to execute with the throw.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And the Gamecocks will have to punt this one away. He's on to boot it away now. And off the bounce, that punt will roll out of bounds. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. This offense scorched the defense with a lightning strike, a one-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. He lets it rip. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. And the gain just good enough for a first down. The Tigers come to the line to set a fresh set of downs. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the first down marker.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Now it's 3rd and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Ball handed to the running back. They make the stop, but it'll be 1st down from the 13.
I love this unconventional call by the offense coordinator. 3rd and medium, a lot of times you're thinking about throwing the football, but instead they're able to run the ball with great execution, and they pick up the 1st down.
And the Tigers move into the red zone. On 1st down, it's play action. He's got it right near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Clemson!
Oh, this is how you start to get rolling. That's 2 touchdowns so far, and the more he gets fed, the more often he's going to cash in.
And the extra point was up and good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. He's in the clear. Inside the 20. At the 10. All the way to the end zone. What a play. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Clemson offense is back out there. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Let's it fly to the wideout. Catch made down the left side. An explosive play. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice game. They're getting closer to the 50. That'll put him over 150 yards today. Kirk, he is going for a big play downfield. Caught near the goal line. Tackle is made at the 4. It'll be 1st down and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's brought down quickly, but that takeaway is a huge play for this defense.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points, at the very least, a field goal. They've got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
first down here for this offense. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line here to run the hurry-up.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
And the Gamecocks looking to keep this drive rolling. Looking downfield, it's Sellers. Grab by the receiver. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Second down play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Finding some room at the 25. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, South Carolina.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. It's a solid game to pick up the first down in what'll be likely the final play of this first quarter. We've had a good early quarterback duel so far, Kirk. Let's check out the stats. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards. It brings up a second down and 7. No huddle now for the offense. It's the latest chapter in a backyard rivalry game that goes back to 1896. Of course, these days, it's a non-conference end-of-the-year collision, but it really has gained prominence in recent years.
And I think this is one of the nastier rivalries out there, to be honest with you. And I think over the last, 10 or 15 years, Clemson has obviously taken their program to another level. What Shane Beamer's been able to do here in the last few years in Columbia has really elevated the Gamecocks program. So it's gone to a whole nother level, not just for Clemson, but really for both these teams.
And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Simpson. He's going to take off here. Picks it up himself and still going. Slides down to avoid the tackle.
What a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Tigers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up.
Well, that was definitely not what they had in mind, but look at this. Here comes the tempo again, undeterred by the tackle for a loss.
That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Out of the gun now on third down. Pass rush closing in. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
One team stays on the sideline. Offense going for it on fourth down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Deep shot toward the end zone. Can't connect downfield. Incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here. You draw it up perfectly. You think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The sure hands. It's Barber. He'll earn the first down, but pay for it with a hard hit.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Getting set. Here's second down. Pass. It's Sellers. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. The Gamecocks lining up here on first and 10. And now they run the draw play. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. He's going to pull it down and run. In the clear at the 25. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
Where the defense is so caught up in stopping this passing game that they underestimate what this quarterback can do when he pulls it down and can take off. He takes this one all the way to the house.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Bringing it out, it's Williams. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. The last time they went forward on fourth down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here. Finding some room at the 25. Now here he goes. At the 30 now. The 10. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Tigers.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
No problem with PAT right down the middle. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Gamecocks offense is back out there on the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. Looking to scramble. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
At the 25, it's second and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here?
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
So ball at the 30, this is a manageable third down play for the offense. Looking to throw. It's Sellers. Cannot
good job by the defense here on this third down, and now it's going to bring up a big fourth down play and a decision here for the head coach.
The Gamecocks will line up to punt it away. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. This is a low liner. This won't go a long way. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Handoff from the shotgun. The defense swarms him in the backfield. He had nowhere to run, loses 2 yards. And the Tigers come up to the line in a hurry-up.
You know, a lot of times you see teams go up-tempo when they've got momentum. It comes off to a big gain. These guys are struggling, and yet here they go, going back to old reliable, trying to get back to the line of scrimmage again.
Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play. Brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on third down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big fourth down coming up.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. He hands it off from the gun. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
The clock has stopped when we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. Second down after that run on the previous play. To throw, it's Sellers. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25.
Pretty good coverage here by this defender, but the quarterback puts this ball right on the money. Nothing he could do at all about that one.
So after the massive play, it's first down just outside the red zone now. Press coverage now from the secondary. The shotgun handoff here. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Looking for his big tight end. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's third down.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Escapes the pocket. Headed for the end zone. Touchdown, South Carolina. This offense cannot be stopped.
You could just tell this quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do as things were developing in front of him. He saw that open space and decided, I'm just going to take it myself and head to the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 7-point lead, 28-21. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. The first play of the drive. Less than a minute to play before halftime. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Defense is coming after him. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. With the catch, it's Coleman. They bring him down, but he makes the 4-yard line. That's a solid gain. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. The pocket breaking down. The timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter.
Well, they finally get to the quarterback with that sack. You know, he's already thrown 2 touchdowns in his first half, so the defense really needed that small victory for many reasons.
After the sack on first down, it's 2nd down. And he drops back in the gun, running out of time in the pocket. They got him again. He's like a statue back there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Well, this is what happens when you get behind the chains, Chris, is people like to say this is an obvious passing situation. It's really hard to vary things up and confuse the defense. This time the defensive line just came right in expecting the pass and blew up the play.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down. The Tigers will send their punt team onto the field.
I love the idea of this quarterback just continuing to give his guy a chance. Already making multiple plays. Why not put it up in the air and give him a chance to get in the end zone one more time?
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Moves out of the pocket. He steps out of bounds. No gain on the play.
Chris, that's on the offensive line right there. They definitely have to be feeling responsible because it's almost like you didn't protect your little brother back there.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. Back to throw. It's Sellers. He's running out of time here. Pass rush swarming him again. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kick this away to get the second half going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the South Carolina offense is back out on the field. An effective running game Let's see if the defense can find a way to stop that. First play of the second half is a handoff. Eludes a tackle. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Look at this offensive line paved the way for this back on this huge run. This is the way you come out to start the second half, working with a lead.
One play moves the ball to the 41. It'll be first down. Now here's the toss play. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Pressure is coming. He's hit as he throws it. That's caught. It's Harbor. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Second down play coming up for this offense. Using his legs here. That's the 45. Tackled there by the defense. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Swarmed by the pass rush. A sack.
Well, give the defense all the credit here on this third down play. They got after that quarterback in a hurry. The RPO game, quarterback decides to keep it. How about the pursuit of that defense? Now we'll see what they decide to do on fourth down.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
And the Gamecocks pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Needs to be just inches short of the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to...
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Gamecocks. All the energy really building now, Kirk. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. And one of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Clemson, 21.
Kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the powerful Crimson offense is back out there. Scanning the field, it's Simpson. Bringing pressure. Now takes a hit but lets it fly. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They get him down, but a big play moves it to the 45.
Man, another big-time catch by a Clemson wide receiver. How long have you and I been saying that, it seems like, over the years? Going back to Sammy Watkins and DeAndre Hopkins and Mike Williams and Hunter Renfrow and T. Higgins, all those guys on to the NFL having great careers, and now watching these players today in that same Clemson uniform making those big plays.
One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Touchdown, Clemson. Way too much speed on that play.
That's exactly what this offense needed to do. A quick strike to be able to climb back into this football game. Now can the defense do their job and get a stop and give this hot offense the football back?
And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. offense is back out there on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Quick throw to the left. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Well, defending this guy, you need more than one defender. You really got to stress rallying to the football because this guy can make people miss.
So one play moves the ball to the 42-yard line. It'll be first down. To throw, it's Sellers. The pass rush closing in. And it falls incomplete. The defensive pressure hurried to throw that time.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Offense facing 3rd and short, approaching midfield. Can they convert here, or will they face a tough 4th down decision? Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. That coach keeps the punt team on the sidelines before down. It's a keeper trying to get to the marker. The Gamecocks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And he'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Now it's 2nd down here. They're moving the receiver now before the snap. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
And the Gamecocks will have 1st and 10 here. An inside give now from the shotgun. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? The shotgun running play call. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looking to pass. It's Sellers. Defense is coming after him. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. The attempt from 47 yards. And as we take a break to flip into the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. 1 quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish.
28.
It's a 1-possession game. They'll elect to go for it here on 4th down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, South Carolina. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Number 83.
That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
28.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Okay, the Clemson offense heads back out onto the field. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Simpson. The pocket breaking down. And it's incomplete. The defensive pressure affected his throw that time.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. That's off. It's Williams. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. The Tigers will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Brought down after a short return.